The Education Committee in the legislature is taking some ambitious steps
to establish a statewide educational attainment goal for Nebraska. Channel 8's Ariana Martinez explains what this means and what goes into making it a reality. Ariana?
The goal is to have 70% of Nebraskans ages 25 to 34 attain a degree, certificate, diploma, or other post-secondary or industry-recognized credentials with economic value by the year 2030. Currently, only 58% of Nebraskans in that age range meet the higher education goal. Over the last few years, about 45 states across the country have set educational attainment goals.
Our neighboring states, as I mentioned, have a goal. Iowa's is 70%. South Dakota's is 65%. I believe Kansas is 60%. So we want to put ourselves up there in the top. Nebraskans don't want to settle for second best, and they shouldn't for educational attainment either.
Currently, only 58% of Nebraskans ages 25 to 34 have higher education, and senators want it to be 70% within the next 8 years.
States with higher educational attainment have higher gross domestic product, they have higher per capita income, they have better health outcomes, higher voting rates, more community participation, so there is a plethora of benefits that come from additional education.
The confidence benefit for people who are attending post-secondary education and just being the best in whatever vocation they go into, adding more education or gaining more knowledge about what you want to go into only helps you be the best that you can be.
It's no secret that Nebraska students have fallen behind in math and reading. Mike Bumgardner hopes that new bills and state funding will help address the learning gaps.
Learning where the students are, putting the resources behind to fill those gaps. We have many people in the legislature and in the colleges, universities, and of course the schools who are dedicated to that. So identifying those, looking at where we're going with our testing system, seeing where we have gaps, and putting the money behind that and the resources behind it.
This resolution was introduced a little later in the session, but the chair of the Education Committee feels like it still has a chance to make it to debate this session.
I think it'll make it to the floor. It's an LR. It's nothing that's real controversial. And we have a lot of obvious stakeholders behind this legislative resolution, so it's important for Nebraska. It's a great attainment goal to educate our kids and make sure that they're going on to post-secondary education after high school. So I think it's something that we will push very hard to get on the floor.
And just for clarification, post-secondary does include trade and technical schools, not just colleges and universities. There was no opposition at the hearing this afternoon, and lawmakers are expected to vote on this resolution April 12th.